All callers are muted and they can unmute themselves. All callers are muted.
Hey guys, I hope that each and every one of you can actually hear me out there on tonight. I have just actually brought up the Google Hangout. So if somebody that is on the Google Hangout could just really send me a quick text and just say that I am able to see what is actually being shown on the screen, guys. And of course, tonight we did provide a dial-in number for the folks that wanted to dial in or that are having some internet challenges with getting on Google Hangout via your phone. But definitely you should be able to access the Google website via your phone as well, guys. The reason we use Google Hangout is because we know that it actually works with the cell phone. So if you want to have, in order to get the most out of this, you want to be able to have some visuals. Okay, you want to be able to have some visuals. So you also definitely want to go ahead and get on the Google Hangout website, and that is we will help 1,000 families.biz. All right, and so guys, that is typically the website address that we will use for the general Hangout or for our team Hangout. So go ahead and make sure you just kind of add that to your favorites so that you have, continuous access to the Hangout. And as most of you saw when you first got on, you saw all of the Hangouts or some of the Hangouts that were done previously. So what you can do is you can actually go back and listen to those, if you miss them, or either you can share them with your business partners. But guys, definitely, I'm going to go ahead and just backtrack. Say welcome to our team Hangout, our weekly team Hangout. I know, guys, we started this some time ago. Just kind of basically did a disconnect, just to kind of regroup and get some things together here and basically clarify the vision. But guys, I am telling you, we are definitely well on our way. We are definitely doing the right activity to identify the right people, or to find the right people that want to that are willing to go to the next level. We'll talk about that more in just a second. Just a second. Mr. Burnside just told me I jacked up the website. So it's actually we will help 1,000 families.biz. And if you go to your Google browser on your phone, your internet browser, or the way you get on the internet and type in we will help 1,000 families.biz, you can actually watch the screen captures, or all of the things that I'm putting up here on the screen live, so that you'll have the notes. I decided tonight, after talking to Mr. Burnside, that I would actually be doing some notes so that you guys would be able to have some notes and be able to take notes while I'm talking, so you can have something to refer to at a later date. But guys, once again, I want to definitely welcome each and every one of you. I want to welcome all of our new people to our weekly webcast. Guys, this will be happening every single Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay, and so I think that's going to be 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. But guys, you know what time zone you're in, but it's at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when this webcast will take place every single Sunday. And guys, you will have the opportunity to hear from some people that are on the team that are basically just really taking this thing, by storm, and that are really just, committed to doing the activity. All right. And so definitely add this to your calendar every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So guys, I'm really excited about the activity that we've had for the past week, guys. I feel wonderful. I have so much clarity in what I'm doing to build my business and the activity that needs to be done. Just like you guys, sometimes you get off track. Not even off track. I wouldn't say off track. I think what happens to the best of us is that we spend a lot of time kind of nurturing and trying to drag people along, guys. So so I want to say actually lose a little bit of focus. So we're definitely on track. I'm really, really excited about some of the activity, and I'm going to be talking about some of that activity on tonight, guys. Hopefully each and every one of you have gone ahead and I sent out a text message to everyone that is on my text blast. What I also want you to do, guys, you should be forwarding the text. If you don't have the text, guys, you should be in our Facebook group called the Fancy Dancy Marketing Group, guys. I'm probably going to adjust that name just a little bit in the near future. So don't be alarmed when you see the name is adjusted. But all of you should be forwarding this out to your group so that they too can get on and get the information firsthand. And so, guys, that's the first thing I want to say. But now let's move on. I had a call yesterday. I did a call for the global team, Team USA, a training call. Shantae Lloyd had asked me a little bit over a week ago if I would do a training call for the global team, guys. It was very, very exciting. The great thing about it is I was able to really just kind of lay out the foundation of the actual activity that needs to be done, guys, without all the extra stuff. All right. And so what I did is on this call, ladies and gentlemen, what I did is I just laid out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what you should actually be doing to help your business go to the next level. All right. A lot of you probably have been on different conference calls where, our top leadership is talking about the Go Director Challenge. All right. The Go Director Challenge. I know Mr. and Mrs. Portis had a call the other day. I know Benita Lee had a call. Denise Lee had a call. I know Miss Stormy Wellington, amongst many other top leaders, had calls. Kenny and Shantae Lloyd, our VP of Sales, Mr. and Mrs. VP of Sales. Guys, I know all of them have had, Go Director calls this past week, guys, to just kind of get everybody in the mode to know that, we are in the race. We are running, guys. We are off and running. We're not just, starting to run. We are running. And so if you missed the Go Director call, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to go back and listen to both of these calls that I have brought up on the screen. The first call replay number is the TLC training call replay. All right. And that number is 712-775-7039. And the PIN number is 106737 pound. That's 106737 pound. All right. And so, guys, go ahead. That is the training call replay. You want to go ahead and listen to that and also get it out to your group so that they too can listen to that training replay call. I'm going to recap, a couple of things here and there on the call tonight or on this webcast tonight. I'm going to give you some visuals so that you will be able to take some notes, but you definitely want to go ahead, forward this out. I know Shantae contacted me today and said, hey, Paulette, I've gotten a lot of great reviews about that call. I'm going to actually send you the replay file so you can so you'll have it. So guys, I highly encourage you, before they have another call on their number, that you go ahead and listen to this call so that you don't miss out on the information that was provided on the TLC training call yesterday. And guys, that call took place at 11 a.m. Eastern time yesterday. Also, I want to thank Gloria Allen for yesterday, for actually hopping on and hosting that call yesterday. Gloria, you did a great job, a wonderful job. So definitely hats off to you, Ladybug. You did well, guys. Gloria is a director out of Greensboro, North Carolina, and guys, she just knocked it out the park on yesterday. And so, guys, definitely, if you see Gloria, tell her congratulations, or if you're her Facebook friend. Also, we have Miss Stormy Wellington's Go Director Challenge replay call, guys. You want to go back and listen to this call. It is about the Go Director Challenge. I am totally jacked out of my mind. Stormy said she only hears crickets when it comes to me, guys. So basically, guys, this is about each and every one of you on the line going director, guys, going director and breaking directors for the month of September. All right. And so our challenge is that our group is going to do 45 directors for this month. And so, guys, the Go Director Challenge replay call number is, and hopefully all of you have a pen, it's 712-775-7089, and the pin number is 608-661#. All right. And that is the replay number for the Go Director Challenge. Now, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. You want to make sure that you are able to that you go director. All right. You want to go director this month. Guys, if you have not qualified, or you qualified before and didn't requalify, guys, you got to get requalified, and you want to remain qualified. All right. You want to remain qualified. All right. What does that mean? You want to make sure that you hit it every single week, that your activity is consistent, and that you are maintaining director every week, guys. You don't want to just hit it one week and then not hit it again. All right. And so what do you need to go director, guys? You need 1,000 points on your left team and 1,000 points on your right team. Okay. All right. 1,000 points on your left team and 1,000 points on your right team in order for you to go director. You also want to identify some people in your group that want to go director. All right. That want to go director, that's doing the activity to go director, guys, and that you know that they are all in and they are going to do what is asked of them. So, guys, you definitely want to go ahead, start working and identifying those people. And guys, it's not who you think it is. All right, it is who is actually possibly even raising their hand, or who has a network, or who have you left behind. All right, and you need to go back and get. All right, those are the people you want to help go director. Guys, had some great people that I was able to connect with over this past week. Did a whole lot of launch calls, so I've identified a whole new group of individuals to go director. All right, I've identified a whole new group of people to go director, and so you want to do the same. You want to identify, people who can go director. All right. Now, I did a tea party last night, and I'm going to go more into that tea party in just a second. But I told someone last night that, when I went into the training part, I said, if you are sensitive, all right, if you are sensitive, you are going to truly miss it, because guess what? This is not the time to be sensitive, guys. While we are in the hunt to helping some people become healthy and financially free. All right. And so, guys, this really is not about me. This is about, the individuals that are seriously in the hunt. And so we're looking for those key people who want to make some income. Because see, when you go director, guys, you can make up to a minimum of $500, for the week if your activity is consistent. All right. If your activity is consistent and you are doing the necessary activity. All right. Now, what that entails is, guys, it entails you doing tea parties and tells you, having, hopping on, let's get some VGO scheduled for those individuals. And guys, when I say tea parties, I mean transformation parties. All right, guys. And also virtual grand openings, as well as, getting them on all these opportunity calls. There's a 24-hour opportunity call as well that you could get people on too. All right. And so you definitely want to share the plan consistently. Now, if you're very sensitive, guys, and you're trying to work with me, it's not, guys, you can't be sensitive, because when I talk to you sometimes, it's going to make you want to jump out the window. All right. Because I am truly sincere about wanting to make sure that you get paid. All right. That you get paid, that you make money. All right. Guys, I don't think there's anybody on here tonight that don't want to get paid. All right. I know everybody want to get healthy. They got something they want to change about their skin or their body, but everybody wants to at least be able to make some kind of extra income. All right. And so if you don't want to make extra income, guys, or you can't see it right now, I'm pretty sure if your sponsor gets you a check, all right, or we get you a check, your whole thoughts will shift. All right. And so that is very important, that you are not sensitive. Now, some of you out there, I have started working with, guys. I want you to know that I want you, if I am working with you, I want you to continue to work with me directly, guys. I don't want to feel like that because all of a sudden that I'm working with you, that you're, that somebody's sponsor is stepping in because they feel like they can coach you to the next level. And guys, that is not always the case. So if I am working with you and I've already given you a game plan, guys, that game plan is the game plan that we are going to move forward with. Now, the minute you start taking advice from people outside of the game plan, guys, I will immediately start to work with somebody else, and I will put you on the side until a later date. All right, guys, because really, it's just like if Miss Wellington is working with me and she's giving me advice, and I decide that, I'm not going to take her advice, or, Miss Twyla Portis is giving me advice, and I am not, I'm not going to take their coaching. I'm going to go listen to, let's say, somebody that's a regional. All right. Then I have de-edified my leadership, because what I'm saying is I don't believe that they could take me to where I'm trying to go. All right. And so, guys, just know that if I'm working with you, I expect that we, the two of us stay on the same page, and that we move forward, and that you don't allow other people to paint their vision inside of what our plan is. Because 9 times out of 10, if we have already started something and I have already outlined a plan for you guys, that is the plan. That plan is not based upon, the one call or the one transformation party that we've done. Guys, that plan is set so that if, somebody tells me they need to make $500 a week, I basically, guys, I'm not just getting excited because you want to make $500 a week. I have already, on my side, I have already put together a plan for you and your group, so that each and every one of you in your group can move forward. Okay. And so, perfect example, I have somebody that said they want to make $500 a week. All right. They made their $500 a week. And I said, okay, great. This was a great week. They made their $500 a week. Guys, if that person stays with the plan, their next week or their next 2 weeks, all right, within 2 weeks, they're going to be up to $1,000 per week. All right. And that's $1,000 bring home. All right. But now here's the important information for that. Now, if they deviate from the plan and they start taking all this extra advice and coaching from other people, then guess what? Their check 9.9% of the time is not going to increase. It is going to decrease. all right? Because they have actually deviated from the plan. It's just like when your GPS, it's just like having a GPS. If your GPS says go right, guys, and you're going straight, and then you go, the GPS says turn right, and then you decide to keep straight or to go left, guess what? You are now lost. Okay, you have now deviated from the directions that was set out. All right, or the directions or the directional path that you put in your GPS. All right, and so it is important that you stay, guys. You stay steady with the vision, and if you forget, guys, guess what? You need to just step back, regroup real quick, and get back on the wagon. All right. But don't expect, guys, if you're working with someone or your upline, guys, that you fall off, or your coach and you fall off, that they're going to be calling you back to beg you to come back. All right. They're not. All right. Most of the time, we're not going to go back and beg you to come back. We're going to keep going until we find the right person that can follow the direction, all right, until the very end. Okay. And so just know that is very, very important, guys. And that is one of the things that our leadership, or that I've gotten from my leadership, is that, Paulette, you have to be very intentional. You have to identify people, you have to work with people, and you have to know the right activity, guys. So just know that if I'm working with you, that you've been identified, and that we need to stay the course, guys. No creativity in our plan, all right? No creativity, no outside creativity, all right? Because we already have a plan. And so the minute you deviate, guys, there are some we get off track, all right? We get off track, and we get a little lost, all right? Now there are a couple of projects I want to just let you guys know that I have going on right now. Right now, one of the projects that we have going on as a team, we have what we call, it's kind of it's a project for young people. I'm not going to give the name right now, but well, I could say RBTs, all right. Rich by 30, it's a group of young people started this project with Kimberly Beaumont. Okay, guys, started this project with Kimberly Beaumont, guys. So she knows the vision, guys. She knows exactly what my plan is, guys. And so definitely, I try to talk to her on a regular basis. She knows the actual launch date. She knows all of the information, guys. And so you definitely, if you want to know something in regards to that project, guys, you want to reach out to myself, or you possibly want to reach out to Kim, all right? Because her and I have talked about it on numerous occasions, all right? We have talked about that project on numerous occasions. She knows exactly what the vision is. And so, guys, definitely you can reach out to either one of us, and we can kind of, outline that for you, because, guys, we are, we have gotten on the same page, and we know exactly where this project is supposed to be going. So, guys, we want you to, if you have people that are young, that are in the, that are in, in our group, or that are prospects, guys, you want to go ahead and start getting them, getting them plugged into, some of the things that we actually have going on for that group, guys, so that they can hear from their peers. Okay, it is very important that, guys, they hear from their peers. They don't necessarily need to hear from us, guys. They need to hear from some of their peers, all right? Because remember, they feed off of their peers, okay? We also have, so just let me backtrack. Just remember that you want to, we need to get them added to our groups, all right? We need to get all of them added to our group. We have a special group just for those individuals, guys. And so we are definitely building momentum in that group. All right, I added two more people yesterday that will be going in that group. All right, and so, guys, definitely you want to go ahead, just contact me, or contact you can contact Miss Mark, and she can also, Miss Kimberly Bone Mark, and she can also get them into the group. Now, some of you may have, kids, may have kids, and they, or let's say teens, or 18 years old that are in the business, guys, that are in TLC, and you want them to get plugged into that group, guys. You definitely want to send me a text message at 919-971-6652, or send Mr. Burnside a text message at 919-539-2266. That way he can help you get them added to the group, and also Kim can also get them added to the group, and the group of peers that are in that group can also get the other peers added to that group. All right, guys, so just keep that in mind. We are getting ready this week. We will be starting our first series of launch calls for that group, and this is going to be, they're going to actually hear from different people during this presentation. They're not going to hear from me the whole time. They're going to hear from their peers. They're going to get testimonies and hear different things from their peers on this call, guys. And so just know that Kimberly and myself have outlined the date for that to happen this week. And guys, just know that we didn't just up and just decide that the date yesterday, that the date was going to be this week. All right, the date is actually September the 1st, and we didn't just up and decide it was September the 1st last night. We started working on this over a month ago. All right, and so we are very intentional on what we are doing. Now, if you have, some people that are kind of, that are lost, if you have teens that are preteens that are lost, or young adults, let's call them young adults that are lost and just kind of need someone to be able to give them, that nurturing and to give them the guidance, guys. You want to also get them on this, get them involved in this group. All right. And yes, they should have an IBO number, an individual business owner number. All right. They should have an individual business owner number, an IBO number. That means they should be a minimum of a distributor in our group with total life changes. All right. And so I've got another international project that we are working on, ladies and gentlemen. And so that project, that one has also been some calls that we've kind of been doing to get that group, going. All right. And so, guys, there are a series of calls. I think this week I probably did about 20 calls. All right. And so I'm not going to lay out all of the calls, guys. You will get the text messages, and you will also see them posted in our group. I definitely want to also launch the new group out of Tennessee. I want to say congratulations to Carissa and Jay and Stuart, and those guys had their first launch call and had about 25 people on their call, guys. And these were new people that have never had any success in this industry. All right. And so now I'm going to move on. Unless someone actually has a question, I'm going to actually move on to just basically what's next. What should you be doing? What kind of activity? Guys, if you go back and you listen to the TLC training call replay, guys, I outlined everything on that call as well for 1 hour. All right. For 1 hour, I gave you the actual activity. Gloria Allen and myself were able to replay the scripts and everything, role play the scripts on the call, so you can get the scripts and hear over and over on that call. And so if you guys have a way to kind of download that call or something, or get the call or record the call, guys, I highly encourage you to do so that you will have it as a guide going forward. The first thing, guys, with going director, each and every one of you, you must have inventory. All right, you must have inventory, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta have inventory. All right, you gotta have some inventory in order to be able to go direct. It makes it so much easier, you know, for you guys to go direct there if you have inventory. All right, and so you want to go ahead, have inventory on hand. Okay, now I'm going to go more into depth about the inventory in just a second. You also want to be on a minimum of $80 to $120 auto ship. All right, and so we are, you know, Mr. Burnside is teaching do your auto ship on the 3rd and the 17th. All right, why the 3rd and the 17th? The 3rd actually allows for, if you are a government employee, you know, they get paid at the end of the month, so we know they can do the 3rd. All right, and then for everybody else who gets paid every 2 weeks, usually the 17th is a good day for them. Okay, even for your people who get paid on the 15th. Okay, but you want to go ahead and make sure you are set up on a minimum of $80 to $120 auto ship, guys. And let me tell you why, because some of you probably saying, oh, I thought it was a $40 minimum. Guys, if you're working your business and you're building a business, you are going to need to have an $80 to $120 minimum auto ship. Why? Guys, in order to go director, you have to have 80 PV. All right. Director, let me put that here. Director equals 80 PV. All right. Now, if you're a person that is going executive director, which is 5,000, guys, that is going to be 120 PV. All right, 120 PV for executive director. Now, you never know, guys. Some of you go to sleep the weekends on Thursday, and some of you automatically go to sleep on Thursday night early, and you just don't know who down below you is actually still working. All right, there could be people down below you that are still working, and because you have gone to sleep, all right, and you have not made sure that you have your PV, guys, guess what? You can easily miss, you know, director or executive director. Now, if you're somebody that you've been a director and you know that you're building and you're working, guys, you should now be bumping your PV up to 120. All right, your PV should be 120 because, guys, I would hate for you to get, you know, for some stuff to be going on in your group and you miss executive director, or you miss, you know, whatever the pen level is, even director, whatever it is, by, you know, a simple 40 points. All right. So just make sure that each and every one of you are on an $80 auto ship. All right. Now, PV, guys, it shows in your back office the PV, your PV. All right. It shows in your back office the amount of PV that you have. And so I won't go into that tonight. Mr. Burnside does very well at explaining that. I know we've done several calls on that. And so we'll talk about that at a later date, or either you can check out my YouTube channel and see some of those videos as well. But definitely want to have 80 to 100 and 120 PV. And why do we say 80 to 120? Guys, 80 PVs. I'm going to explain it the way our co-founder of TLC, or our master distributor, Mr. Amar Pujol, said it. You cannot be following the system, which is step number one, is be a product of the product and only using one product. All right, one product is $40. If you are truly following the system, all right, and you are using the products, you are going to minimum be using 2 products per month. All right, you're going to be using a minimum of 2 products per month. And so 2 products, if you're purchasing 2 products once a month, if you're purchasing 2 products once a month, guys, you are going to have a minimum of 80 PV. Now, if you're using 3 products, guys, 120. Guys, if you're not using the products at all, shame on you. You're not following the system, and you're probably not going to have a whole lot of success. All right. And so you definitely want to follow the system and be a product of the product. Determine which product it is that you are going to be using, what 2 or 3 products you are going to be using. All right. Now, the next thing I'm going to talk about is prospecting. Guys, PS3, you'll hear a whole lot of key leaders talk about, PS3, piquing interest, showing the plan, and 3-way call. All right. And so piquing interest, showing the plan, and a 3-way call. All right. Piquing interest means that you're getting your prospect. You're actually seeing where that person is. All right. Piquing interest. Here's a perfect example. Here's the script. If there was anything that you could change about your body or your appearance, what would it be? All right. Now, guys, when you ask people that script, guys, they are going to tell you automatically what it is and what product you need to be selling them. All right. Now, you will miss that if you're talking about your results the whole time. All right. And so I told the group last night that I was with is that, you don't really want to talk about your results the whole time. Once you give your testimony, guys, once you give your testimony in, let's say, 1 to 2 minutes, you really want to you want to find out what it is that they want to change. All right, guys. And so that is what we call WIFM. All right. WIFFM. What's in it for me? All right. What's in it for me? That's what people want to know. They want to know what's in it for me. All right. And so once you give them your testimony, guys, you're gonna that's it. Don't talk about it the whole entire time. All right. Now you want to show the plan. Showing the plan means that you're going to get them on a 24-hour pre-recorded call. All right. There's calls that happen every single night. You're going to get them on those calls, guys. You're going to get them. You're going to also, you might do a one-on-one. You might do a transformation party. You might do a PT party. You might do a merengue party. All right. You're going to be doing something to show them the plan. All right. Now, once you show them the plan, guys, you want to ask them one question. After they have gotten on the call, they saw a webcast or, they went to a transformation party, whatever it is, you're going to ask them, what did they like most about what they heard or what they saw? Now, if they're on a call, guys, what you're going to do, or presentation, you're going to say, you know what, I am not the expert, but let me bring the expert on the line, guys. You're going to edify the person that you're doing the 3-way call with, all right? And so, guys, you want to edify the person that you're doing the 3-way call to, all right? And so let's say I'm doing the 3-way call to, let's say, Miss Portis, all right, guys? I am going to edify her, and what edification means, I'm going to say some good things about her to my prospect before I get Miss Portis on the line. All right. I'm going to say, Miss Portis is a founding member with Total Life Changes. Guys, she's earning more than 6 figures per month with TLC. All right. She's a top earner with this company. Her and her husband are known as the power couple with Total Life Changes. They love to help people. They are very selfish people. And I'm going to say, hold on, let me see if I'm able to get Miss Portis on the line. All right, guys. Then I'm going to click over and I'm going to get my leadership on the line to do a 3-way. So whoever your plugged in upline is that's going to, help you with firming up the deal, guys, then you're going to do that 3-way. All right. Now, once I get my expert on the line, I'm going to say, hey, this is my expert. This is Miss Portis. Miss Portis, this is Shanika, Miss Portis. Miss Portis, thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule. I know we don't have, I know you're very busy. And guys, I'm gonna be quiet. and I'm going to let Miss Portis or my professional or my my expert do all of the talking. All right, I'm going to have my application already in hand because I know if they're serious about changing their life and their finances, that they are going to they're going to go ahead and understand the importance of timing and also the importance of securing, their position of equity with the project. Okay. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, when I thank Miss Portis when she's done, I'm going to get off the phone and I'm going to immediately take that person's application, guys. I am not going to be telling them how great, Miss Portis is or how much money they're about to make. Guys, the only thing I'm going to say is, um, name, address, phone number, or I'm going to go ahead and get that. Even if they're not ready, I am going to get their application today. If they're not ready, I'm still going to get their application today. I'm going to put a date on the top of it. That way, they will know that on the day they tell me they're going to be ready, that they're going to be number one going in the system. And I'm going to tell them that. If you want to be number one or you want to be the first person to get in on that day, all right, I need to get all your information and have your application on file. All right, have your application in hand. So it's very important that, guys, that you get in the habit of taking paper applications. All right, that is very, very important. Now, once you get them in the business, guys, you want to have them build a list. All right, and these steps are not just for your prospect, guys. These steps are for you too. All right, you want to have them, build a list, make a list. All right, I'm going to say make a list. All right, and you should see that on the screen. They're going to make a list of 50 people that are customers and a list of 50 people that are business builders. All right, so they're going to have two different lists. Okay, now they're going to make those two different lists immediately. All right, now once they make those lists, guys, you're going to tell them, hey Jessica, go ahead and make your list. You want to make a list of 50 customers and 50 business builders, and don't discriminate. All right, don't discriminate, and put everybody on your list. Don't prejudge anybody. Don't judge them more than them being a customer or being a business builder. If you're judging them anything outside of that, then you're not building a good list. All right, and so 50 customers and 50 business builders. Now, when I tell Jessica that, I'm going to tell Jessica, hey, Jessica, take a picture of your list and have it to me by tomorrow at 9 p.m. Take a picture of your list and send it to me by tomorrow at 9 p.m. Because what I want to do is, now that you have your list, I want to do what we call a lifeline call. All right, a lifeline call is when, guys, that's another form of a three-way call. All right, that's a three-way call to be able to get that new person off and run into the races. All right, that's a lifeline call is for that new person. You're going to get them to the upline so that the upline can, basically kind of reiterate what you said. But lifeline calls, guys, are so that you can get that person moving to action like yesterday. All right, because third-party validation, again, third-party leadership is going to just be telling them, hey, look, these are some of the key things you want to do. And guys, they're going to listen to that leadership. Okay, they're going to listen to that leadership person, and they're going to take it and they're going to run with it. All right, and so you want to get really good at lifeline calls. Now, when you lifeline somebody to me, I might, once you've told me all about them, I may say, well, I'm going to find out what type of person are they. Are they a launcher? Are they a person we need to be doing a VGO for? Do they need to have a transformation party? I'm going to find all that out. All right. Now, once I find all that out during that Lifeline call, I might say, hey, Gloria, Jessica needs to go ahead and get her a transformation party scheduled in the next 72 hours. All right. So that we could get her some money made, because her first 72, I'm saying this with Jessica on the line. I'm saying all this to Gloria. Gloria, go ahead and get her transformation party, scheduled. All right. Go ahead and get her transformation party scheduled. She should have one within the next 72 hours so that you can make sure that she gets a check, and so that she can get her her 2 people immediately. All right. Guys, remember that it is important for that person to get 2 things immediately. They got to get from the Lifeline call, they're going to get instruction. All right. They're going to also be told that they need to get binary qualified. Guys, binary qualified means they need to have one on the left, okay, and one on the right, okay? That should happen within 72 hours, okay? Because everybody has somebody in their inner circle that they want to help become healthy or make some extra income, all right? Now, once we do that, guys, we're going to be off and running to the races. Now, if they are a person that has that can do a VGO, I'm going to schedule a VGO with them, all right? And what that is that is a virtual grand opening, all right? And I'm going to give them some resources to help them invite for their VGO. Virtual grand opening is basically, it is a conference call, all right? It is a private call for that individual, all right? It is a private conference call for that individual and the people that they want to, have come into their business, all right? That they want to have partner with them, okay? And so that is what the VGO is. It is a call that is personally focused around whoever that new distributor is, all right? And so that is what the VGO is. They work. Sometimes you have people that say, oh God, I can't do anything this week. Well, guys, let's get them a VGO schedule, all right? Let's get them a VGO schedule so that we can get them paid, guys. Everybody, I don't know anybody on this line tonight that does not want to get a check, all right? I don't know anybody on the line tonight that just does not want to get a check, does not want to be paid, all right? And so if you're saying that you just want to help people, guys, you help people more if you help them get a check. Or if you have money, you can help more people. So remember that even though, it is about the health aspect, okay, guys, that's the products to help provide the vehicle to income, all right? And so if you're on this call, guys, that tells me that you want to get a check, all right? And so 9 times out of 10, yeah, that person wants to get healthy, but guess what? They want to get a check. Because I guarantee you, if they get a check or they even make $50 cash, they are not going to give it back to you, all right? They are not going to give it back to you, or they're not going to tell you that they don't want it, okay? And so it's very important that you recognize that the whole focus here is to help people get checks, to help people collect checks. We're going into the holiday season, guys. People want money, all right? They want money. They're looking for money. They're looking for another stream of income. It is about the check getting right now. We're going to call it check getting, all right? Getting checks or check getting, all right? And so we want to get people paid. Guys, we want to put our egos to the side, all right? Put your egos to the side, guys, and do these steps that I have outlined right here on the screen. Because if you do these steps as I have outlined them, guys, you will be very happy. If you're making $100 a week and you start to execute exactly all of these steps, you will now start making $300 to $500 a week. If you're making $300 a week, you're going to automatically start making $5, all right? If you're making $5 and you do exactly as I have laid it out here, you're going to make $1,000 a week. All right. But you have to do all steps here. Guys, you can't do step 1 and 2 and skip 3. All right. You can't do step 1 and 2, skip 3, or you can't do step 3, 4, and skip the other 2. All right. It just don't work that way. Think of it as building, making a cake. All is necessary to have all of the ingredients in the cake. All right. It's necessary to have all of the ingredients in the cake. All right. And so I'm going to tell you guys something that I've been doing. I've had a lot of success with it. Guys, we had a tea party last night. I do not do tea parties or do parties, home parties, just to be doing home parties, just to say I'm doing a home party, or just to get just everybody healthy. All right. Getting healthy is my focus, but also figuring out who it is in the group that wants to make some money. Guys, we did that party and we put 900 points on the board with a house of about 10 people, and we came out with 2 serious business builders. Okay. Every single person except for 2 people bought product. And I'm not just talking about 1 4-pack of tea. All right. And so we were very intentional. We catered to their needs. We recognized what everybody needed in the room. I didn't talk about me. I ain't spent no time. I spent maybe about 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes talking about me. And then after that, guys, I didn't talk about me anymore. I talked about what they needed, where they were. Guys, I gave them relatable information. Okay. And so that's how, the host made $300 and the daggone party was 900 points. That's a very, very, very good transformation party. That is what your transformation party should look like. If you're having transformation parties and you're selling, 4 packs of tea and that's it, then you're probably not listening to your audience. All right. One thing I learned in my last business was when I left that party and I did not get anybody, to buy products and to even get in the business, guys, I realized that I did not do a good job. If I didn't get all the points, which our leadership says 500 points minimum, if I didn't get 500 points out of my tea party or transformation party, then it was not a good transformation party. There's something that I need to change in my presentation. I need to home in, clean up my presentation. I need to change it because obviously what I'm doing is not working. All right. And so even me, I might do one and I might miss something. All right. And I will come home and feel horrible because I just did this transformation party and I didn't reach my goal of 500 points. All right. Now, will I have some and I might not get nothing? Yeah, but the likelihood of that happening is slim to none. All right. The likelihood of that happening is slim to none. Guys, I don't go out there and just sell a bunch of energy kits and weight loss kits. Okay. I just don't do that. Okay. If I do that, I make sure I have inventory to be able to put it back in the system so I can get the maximum amount of points. Okay. And so guys, that is important that you realize that if you're not getting 500 points per tea party, and I'm gonna put that up here for you, 500 points per transformation party, guys, you're probably you're not reaching your audience. All right. You think you're reaching your audience, but you're not reaching your audience. All right. You're not reaching your audience if your audience is just getting excited. All right. We are not in the business of doing presentations. All right. We're not in the business of just doing presentations. All right. We're not looking for the audience to tell us great party. Okay. We're not looking for that. If it was a great party, man, buy some products and get healthy. All right. If it's a great party, then we should have some business builders come out of it, or we should have some really good customers come out, and we should be BAM family. All right. BAM fam. What is BAM fam? Guys, that's book a meeting from a meeting. All right. BAM Bam. All right. It's up on the screen. What that means is book a meeting from a meeting. All right. From a meeting. Okay. You should be getting more tea parties from that one tea party. All right. Now, if you're meeting and you're doing the same activity every single week and you're talking to the same group of people, guys, you're not doing a good job. Okay. You're not doing a good job. And so you got to just regroup and revamp. All right. And so everybody at some point has to regroup and have to revamp, including me. We all have to regroup and revamp. And so you need to bam, fam, guys, and get some meetings from that. You should get at least a minimum of 2 dates. Okay. A minimum of 2 days. All right. At somebody else's house. Guys, these parties, you make more money in the houses. If you out doing them at, a bunch of miscellaneous places and you haven't made it to people's houses, then you're probably not really making the income that you can make. All right. People are going to come to other people's house because they're familiar with them. People are going to go to other people's house because they nosy. Okay. That's just how people are. I could get if I called everybody and said, I just got into TLC today. All right. And guess what? Gloria tells me that she's going to do me a tea party on Tuesday. I guarantee you that I could figure out a way to get 10 people to my house on Tuesday. Hey, I need you to be at my house on Tuesday. It's very important. I told my friend I was going to have 10 people over here to help her out. I don't know what it's about. Don't ask me. Guys, I will have 10 people at my house. Okay? So, guys, that is how I get people to the houses, get in the houses, and get these tea parties and transformation parties done, whatever you want to call them. Give them a theme, all white party, time to get fit, guys, Zumba party, whatever, something to get people to the house, all right? Freedom party, whatever it is that's going to appeal to your audience, all right? Because it's about getting people to the home and getting them in the homes, all right? And so, guys, that is, I think I've laid out everything. Guys, I gave it to you in a nutshell. I provided you a little bit more detail than what I anticipated on tonight. If you are on Google Hangout, you actually are fortunate enough to be able to see the notes because I have outlined the notes one by one, what needs to be done in the order in which they need to be done. Okay. I told you about the auto ship. I went over prospecting, all right? I said make a list, 50 customers and 50 business builders. Lifeline calls, we talked about that, all right? We talked about VGOs, virtual grand openings. We talked about, 500 points per transformation party. Let me put more notes there, okay? Per home party, that's what I'm gonna call it, all right? Per home party. Because it could be called anything, all right? 500 points per home party, all right? Then I also talked about, Bam Fam. You should be getting 2 dates out of that party that you just had at someone's home. Remember, your goal is to make sure that, that you're selling product, but you also want to make sure that that host is getting paid. Now, I will tell you this, that host that I had yesterday, guys, you won't believe it, but I just booked this party like about 4 or 5 days ago. All right. And guys, believe it or not, she had been in the business for a while and just never, ever done anything. Never had a party, never done a thing. All right. And so I just called her up and said, you want to make some money? Host me a party and I will split the profit. Guys, I knew that her hosting me the party was about me getting her a check. All right. I knew that. She didn't need to know that, but I knew that. It was about me showing her that this actually works, all right? And she too can make money and be financially free and not be living paycheck to paycheck. And so it's, it's important that, you guys home in on that. Some of you need to go back, circle back around because you got a few dead bodies you done left behind, all right? You got to go back and you got to get those dead bodies. You got to reach out to them and say, hey, will you do me a favor and host me a party? I'll split the profit with you. Okay, that's all I did. I didn't add anything fancy. I didn't tell them that, we gonna be. I didn't tell them none of that. Just host me a party. I bring all the products. I bring everything. Matter of fact, let me tell you guys this. If you haven't been selling NRG and sampling NRG, shame on you. All right, shame on you. You missing the boat. Okay, 5 to stay alive. 5 to stay alive products, guys. I've been selling the heck out of these products. All right, and I usually don't deviate from these products. Very seldom, guys. Those 5 products are the NRG. I do the strike up. Okay, and let me tell you why I do the strike up. I do the love. All right, I do the MU oil, and I will also do stuff like the NutriBurst. Okay, and then the other thing that I will do is I will do that Delgado. Oh, I forgot one important thing. Forgot number 1. Let me put that one in all caps. Y'all gonna laugh when I tell y'all this. Don't laugh when I tell you this. This is how absent-minded I was, because I make mistakes too. I got to the tea party and I didn't have no tea. Okay, so guess what? But Paulette Burnside, she gonna make it work. All right. So we did that tea party with no tea. But guess what, babies? I have plenty of NRG. All right. And so, do you think we had a full-blown party? We had a great tea party or transformation party. And you best believe anybody that was asleep was awake during my tea party, because you best believe I sampled the whole room on just about NRG and NutriBurst. All right. And so, guys, if you want to know my secrets and what I'm doing, these are the products that I am actually selling. So, guys, last thing I want to just wrap up with for tonight is, we just gotta get real good, guys, about unity, loyalty, and edification. All right, loyalty and edification, and that means that you're treating people like you want to be treated. All right. You're treating people that you want, the way you want to be treated, that you're respecting people, guys, and that if you're going to be loyal, that you really be loyal, guys. Um, don't be deviating from this. Think about, not sure who your God is, but what would your God do? Okay. If you believe in God, if not, just say, how would you like for somebody, treat people as though you would want people to treat your mother or your parents. All right. So, definitely want to, you guys got to be doing more edification, guys. You got to be a lot more loyal. Loyalty is very important. That is, these 3 things that I have up here on the screen. These are biblical principles. Everybody on the line should be following them. Unity, loyalty, and edification, guys. Don't be letting your personal feelings get in the way. All right, or don't be letting your pride, get in the way. All right, because some of you let your pride get in the way and you're not really meeting your maximum potential because you're letting your pride get in the way. Guys, don't be scared to, don't be scared to call Mr. Burnside. If you got a question and you really, really, you need some real answers. Guys, don't be scared to call Mr. Burnside. That's what he's for. All right, Mr. Burnside, guys, he is the king of patience. All right, he is the king of patience. He is a king of strategy. He's going to answer your question. He's going to talk to you until you understand. All right. And so I've also put his number up here. His number is 919-539-2266. All right. And another thing, guys, look, don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. Okay. Don't take nothing personal, guys. We all in this together. We all have a vision. And I'm pretty sure we all have the same vision. All right. It's to get paid. It's to get healthy, and it's to help other people do the same. But just remember in the process that there's nobody that's going to tell you that they can't use some extra money. If they do, it's not true. All right. And so, guys, just don't take it personal. Guys, get in the hunt, get busy so you don't have to be, walking across the stage or So you don't have to watch other people walk across the stage and know that you haven't done all that you could do. Remember, it's about, it's about you, it's about your family, it's about a lot of things. And I can guarantee you guys, if you're on this line tonight and you say, I just want to get healthy, and you actually getting a check every week, all right? Come on, man. Stop saying that and not helping other people get paid, all right? Because if you was getting healthy and you wasn't getting a check, you would not be trying to get healthy with these TLC products, all right? You would be looking for some other products. So just getting healthy and getting paid all at the same time just makes it a whole lot more enjoyable, and it makes it more fun, to be able to build your business. So remember, guys, as you set out to do these parties, and you're getting in front of people, all right? Because people are allowing you in their circle, and to get in front of their people, guys, remember that everybody is hurting. Everybody needs money. Everybody is looking for that way, all right? Everybody is looking for that way. Everybody got some kind of bill, some kind of credit card, something that they want to do. And guys, if they got plenty of money, I'm going to tell you right now, they're looking for more money, all right? If they got plenty of money, they're looking for more money, okay? And so you just got to figure out what it is that those individuals need, guys, and you just got to, get it done. Don't take it personal. And guys, come on, we got to get this done. Go Director this month. If you need more information, guys, remember, I lined it out on this call right here, the Go Director Challenge replay. You can listen to that call, plus listen to TLC training call replay. All right, go listen to those calls, guys. Remember, a lot of this around unity, loyalty, and edification is not about me. It's not about making me look good, all right? Don't think like that. If you think like that, that's the devil talking, all right? If you think like that, that's the devil talking. If you're talking more about yourself, guys, you're not in line, okay? You're not in line, and you're not serving your people. And we out here are about serving, and I think I got a call full of minority people. Remember Martin Luther King's dream, right? I have a dream. His dream was not about himself being on the beaches of America. His dream was about saving as many people as he could, all right? His dream, Abraham Lincoln, guys, go back and look at these people's dreams. They never, ever talked about themselves in their dream, okay? It was not about them. It was about the number of lives that they were going to impact, all right? The number of lives that they were going to change, okay? And so, guys, you have to really get that. You have to get that in your mind, and just remember that it is about the people. It is really about the people, and it's not just about your own personal satisfaction, guys. And please don't take it personal. Remember, unity, loyalty, and edification. It'll take you a long ways. If you find, I've even been trying to practice this. If you find yourself being negative, guys, just don't say it at all. All right, don't say it at all. Okay, and that's kind of where I am. If I can't talk to you, and know that you're being sincere, then guess what? I'm probably not going to talk to you. All right. If I'm working with you and you're not really following the plan, you got some other vision, or you repainting my vision, guys, then I'm probably not gonna work with you. Okay. Because really, I'm on a mission to help some people, and we're not on the same wavelength. All right. And so, guys, with that being said, remember, connect with Kimberly Beaumont if you want, about this our project. Guys, just know that it's your time, it's your turn. Every person on this call tonight should be going Director. All right. Every person on this call and on this webcast tonight should set a goal out to go Director. And I gave you the mastermind's phone number right here, 919-539, guys, 2266. And notice I'm going to highlight him in green. So if you know that you want to get paid, guys, go ahead, give him a call, so he can help you with some more clarity. And guys, I want to schedule some VGOs with each and every one of you. If you know that you got some new people out there that need a VGO, come on, give me a call. Let's sync up. Let's get these VGOs scheduled. And guys, let's go ahead and take this to the next level. And let's show people that we are in the hunt. Remember, in network marketing, guys, it is not just about yourself. It's about the number of people that you are helping, the number of people that you are getting paid. And guess what? You get respect in network marketing, not by what you know and who you know, all right, and what you're doing for yourself, but it's more about what you're doing for your people and your results, all right? It's about your results and what you are doing for your people. And so, guys, with that being said, I just want to close out and really say, one, unity, loyalty, and edification is very important. Guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. It is really time to go to the next level. Guys, take yourselves out of the picture. Guys, start focusing on some other people, some new people, and helping some new people. One thing, the number one income earner in the world told us, before, is that, guess what? There's nothing that new blood can't resolve, all right? And what he means by that is there's nothing that a new recruit can't resolve. And so if you find yourself working and talking to the same old people, guys, and you feel like you're stuck, go recruit somebody new, and guess what? You will feel like you just started your business all over again. And so, guys, with that being said, all of you have my number, I hope. If you don't, I will put it up here. It's 919-971-6652. And if it's you that's out there and you know that you want some help, guys, and you really, you're finally ready and you have some clarity, guys, go ahead, send me a text. Send me a text and just say, I'm ready, I'm in, let's go, count me in, I'm back on track. Say that, all right? Say that so I know that, you are ready, all right? You are ready, and that you might have got sidetracked, which is okay. Everybody gets sidetracked, but you are now back on track. And so, guys, with that being said, have a great night. I look forward to talking to each and every one of you. Guys, stay tuned. Stay tuned. There will be a lot of VGO calls going on every night this week. So I'll send out the call times, so you guys will have access to those calls so you can invite guests. If you are, if you're plugging into those calls and you got new people plugging into those calls, guys, definitely let me know so that we can make sure that we actually say get your name out there on the call as well. And so, guys, with that being said, have a great night. I look forward to working with each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Maybe was that call okay? I figure instead of